We are live. Okay, welcome to this webinar today. The mini import game changer webinar. I'm glad to have you today. I'm promising you one thing today, that I'm going to make this training the shortest ever. You know, I've said it a lot of times and I never kept to that, but in this very webinar, I'm going to make sure I make it the shortest ever. As a matter of fact, I want it to be short. I just want to go straight to the point and teach you this thing you need, this game changer, these mistakes. Everybody, 99.9999% of mini importers have been making that have been costing them money. I'll be, splitting it in bits, showing you why you make the mistake, why everybody that does mini importation business make the mistake, why me I've been making the mistake, and how it's been able to save me as much as 450,000 naira in a single, order, in a single transaction. That's the reason we're here today. Once again, you're welcome. And just a couple of things you should know. Okay. A lot of guys are right in the house already. They're right in the house already. Abu, Agatha, Baju, Bernard, Brown, you're welcome, wherever you're watching from. Just on the comment box, just put your name there. My name is James, I'm watching from Surulere, Lagos, or my name is Joseph, I'm watching from Kaduna. Just put it there, let's know the part of the world you're watching from, all right? You're welcome to this training, and I hope to make it a very awesome one for you. All right, okay, a couple of things again we should know. At every point in time, if you lose access to the webinar window, I advise you to refresh your window and make sure your connection is right on point. All right, and now is not the best time to stream videos, to do whatever, every other thing. Shut out every other thing and make sure your internet connection powers only the webinar, so as to have a smooth one. Once again, you're welcome to the webinar, as I hope to make it a very awesome one for you. All right, what else? Let's go right in, let's jump right in. Get to our slide, jump right in, and make it a business of the day. I promise you it's going to be a very short one. I just want to teach you this in the space of 20, 30, 40 minutes. All right. And if you have any question, there's a comment box. There's a box below the webinar window if you're watching from a mobile, or by the right-hand side of your screen. All right. If you're on a PC, there is a chat box there. Put in your questions there, and I'll do well to answer all of them. And permit me to say that if I don't have the chance of taking your questions right on this webinar, don't worry. I will be replying to them via email. I'll be answering them via email immediately at the end of the training. All right. So just hang on, listen, pay attention, take notes, and ask questions. If I'm not able to take your question live on the webinar, I'll be taking them towards at the end. I'll send you an email. I'll reply you an email. I promise. Okay. With that said, let's drop right into the webinar. Let's get right into our slide and get right into the business of the day. Wow. Sorry. Okay. Once again, you're welcome to the mini import business game changer webinar. I call it a game changer because it can change a whole lot of things for you. It can change a whole lot of things about mini importation business for you. It can help you save as much money as you want to spend. As much money as you want to save. It helped me save tons and tons of money. And even people that have shared these secrets with, these mistakes they make, they realize their mistake and they start using it to their favor, and they're saving money. That is actually my goal for you today. And what exactly is this webinar about? It's about how a tiny little tweak exposed two deadly mistakes every mini importer makes and helped me save 450,000 naira last week, just last week. How is this possible? What are these mistakes? These are the questions probably going on in your head right now. And they are the questions plus more things I hope to talk about today, teach you, show you how you can use these mistakes to your advantage. All right. My goal in this webinar is nothing than to show you how to avoid these two mistakes, pinpoint these mistakes, show you how to avoid them so that you can use them to your advantage. That's my goal. So that at the end of the day, you say, oh, I'm glad I attended that webinar. I'm glad this webinar is actually making changes, making, affecting my life positively. That is my goal. And then if I'm saying to you, if you stay to the end of this webinar today, if you stay until the end of this webinar today, I'm going to wow you, right? I'm going to wow you in a big way. I'm going to be showing you something you may not have heard before, right? I'm going to be I'm talking to you about a website they call 1688.com. You probably may have heard about it, but I believe me, you don't know how to surf around this website to your advantage. We're talking about mistakes. You'll get to know what this website has to do with the mistakes I'm talking about. So stay to the end of this training. Towards the end of this training, I'm going to be showing you what to do with 1688 that will, if not 10x the profits. Don't take me for granted. Take up my challenge and let's see how that goes. What makes this very webinar different? What makes it different is because every other webinar tends to teach you how to do this, how to do this, how to get this, how to import, how to how to ship your items cheaply and stuff. But none, I've not seen any that pinpoints mistakes you make, mistakes that make you spend money. All right. So this webinar is different because it's going to be helping you save 40% of the money you use in buying stuff, right? You buy an item for $100, it's cheap, you make money, you make profits. What if I show you how to get that same item cheaper, 40% cheaper? That is what makes this training today a very unique one. As you already know, there's me, Pat Ogidi. I'm the Grand Commander of Mini Importation Business in Africa. I'm not going to take all the time about myself, but I'm just going to, go through them. It's just traditional, and I should do that. The Grand Commander of Mini Importation Business in Nigeria. Right, that's what people call me. I didn't give myself that name, so you can see on the screen. And Internet Marketer of the Year 2014. That was an award given to me by American Internet Business School in conjunction with .com Awards in 2014. The best internet marketer of the year. The news was everywhere. Silverbird, TVC, channels, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere was awash with the news then. All right. And I've coached over 50,000 students in and outside the country, online, physical trainings and all. I've coached quite a bunch of them, right? More than 50,000, but I'm just trying to be modest with that figure. As you can see on the screen, that's what one of my physical trainings in recent times. Okay, we've imported over 50 million naira worth of goods and has done over 150 million naira in profits since I started this business, right? And on a good day, this is what the section of my office looks like when goods are around, when goods come in. This is what they look like, right? And I'm a happily married man. There's my daughter there, Jadelle, and that's my wife, Jenny. And yeah, with another one on the way. All right. Okay, that's about me. And then some other thing you want to know is that I've done a lot of things right, yes, and I've done a lot of things wrong, just like every other human being. I've done a lot of things right, and I've done a bunch whole wrong. And after a long year in this business, in this game, in this mini importation thing, I've come to realize that 99% of the people doing mini importation business makes two deadly mistakes. What are these mistakes? Probably why we're here. And we're going to be learning that today. All right. And I've come to understand how anybody can quadruple their profit margin by blocking all the money and time wasting loopholes. Save big, yet get same products of even better quality at a cheaper rate. How cool is that? Believe me, that's cool. And if you think that's cool, let me hear at the chat box there. Yeah, just say cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I want to get some cool. Yeah. Okay, the first one there. All right. After going through the ups and downs in this business, I also come to discover a tiny but hugely overlooked twist that can triple your income overnight, right? It's actually a twist. You learn it, follow it step by step the way you should, and then you can triple your income almost overnight. Don't take my word for it. Then I discovered all these the hard way. Don't think that they just come all rosy. They didn't come all rosy. They came the hard way, actually. Trial and failure, spending money, wasting money here and there. But then at the end of the day, we're learning lessons. And that's what is more important. All right. But today, you're going to be banking and riding on that, my mistakes and what I've learned. Go straight to the cheat and go the easy way. You get to cheat and then go the easy way, right? How awesome is that? Okay, the hard way means hard way means paid more for products I can easily get for 40% cheaper, which sucks a whole lot. All right. And then the funny thing was I thought I was doing very well because fine, I was making money. All right. But then there was still lots of money being left on the table. Something no good businessman want to do. All right. I thought I was making enough profits until it dawned on me. So who amongst you want the easy way that enables you to get the same product cheaper, save more money, and does not require you to lose money at all and time, right? You get the same products cheaper, save more money, and maybe use the money for something else. Imagine my 450,000 naira, what it can do for me. At least that can, that can take care of my daughter's school fees and her feeding and everything for a whole term. So you can save more money, get more products even cheaper, and use that money for some other thing. And then, because I know you are here, I beg of you to take away every form of distractions. Turn off your cell phone, shut down social media, turn off TV, grab your pen and paper, and then write. Give us 100% attention. Like I promise, it's going to be a short one. So give us 100% attention. Write, jot down points. And if you have questions, type them in the comment box. I will answer them. And if I can't answer them in this trading, I will answer them later on to you via email, personally. All right? In the past 2 weeks, I've imported products worth over 3.5 million naira. Like in the recent times, I've imported products worth over 3.5 million naira. And that's not actually to brag, but the point I'm trying to make here is that I think you want to guess here. I thought I was doing very well. I thought we were doing real good. Of course we were, because if you buy a product for 100 naira and then you sell it for 600 naira, let's say you're making a profit of 500 naira. By every standard, by the world standard, you are doing pretty well, like 1,000% above what is obtainable out there. I thought I was doing real good, right? Little did I know I could have saved up to 450K from this, buying the same type of products, while getting the same quality of products, the same everything, just that I would have been able to save some money that I have wasted, all right? No thanks to these two deadly mistakes 99.9999999% of mini importers make. Believe me, you are guilty. You make this mistake. And I can bet you still make them. And if you imported yesterday, all right, you made this mistake. I can bet that. I can bet anything. You made that mistake. You want to doubt me? Then pay attention and see exactly what that mistake is all about and how you can turn that around to your advantage. I see guilty people. A lot of you are shivering. Yeah, I make. I'm sure. If the commander general of mini importation business in Africa can make this mistake, so who am I? It's allowed. I understand. I was guilty of the mistake. It's not like I'm trying to taunt you or trying to like push you into your face or something. I was guilty of the mistakes until recently. For example, talking about the mistake now. For example, for over a year, I've been importing thousands of some particular type of products. All right, a lot of them hot in demand products. For over a year now, I've been importing thousands of some of these products, and then my last order was 200 pieces. I'm talking about one product now. I'm using this one product now to maybe explain what I mean by these mistakes and the form they took and how I got to realize myself, and then started using them to my advantage. So my last order was 200 pieces of this product. All right, it's actually a health product, product. I think something therapy. Yeah, a therapy used for running diagnosis on the body on your own, not really going to hospital, and it shows on the screen and tell you exactly what's wrong with you, like your blood sugar level, whole lot of things and everything. So it's actually a very powerful product, and as you can see there, it sells on AliExpress.com for $8.25. $8.25. All right, the product costs, but then using my trick, using my the same method I've been teaching for over 6-7 years right now, I've been able to get it from that get the seller to give it to me at $4, which from every standard, from every look and every standing point is a very good bargain, right? So I paid $4, by 200. That's $800 for 200 pieces of that product. In Naira, that's 800 by 36. I got PayPal I got the funds PayPal at 360 Naira, right? So 800 by 360, that's 288,000 Naira for those 200 products, right? I could sell this product and I could make $1.2 million. And then at the end of the day, I might make a profit of 500K. Yes, I'm making profit, right? I'm good. By every standard, I'm doing very, very well. But then we are also leaving a lot of money on the table. Now, how to block those, money that are on the table that are leaking away? The reason we are here, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do that right now. Okay, for 200 pieces of that product, I was paying 288,000 Naira. How cool! Very cool. Now, the product averages sales in Nigeria for 12,500 Naira. All right, this is the 4-in-1, and the 4-in-1 is better than the 2-in-1 or whichever. So this sells for 12,500 Naira, averaging on the market. It sells for 500 naira. As you can see, this person even said 20,000 naira for 20,500 naira cancel, but today if you get it, something like that, then here comes the eye opener, the whole game changer, right? Okay, from a site I mentioned earlier, 1688, I was able to get this product for 9.8, not dollars. Please watch very carefully. That is not dollar. 9.8 yuan. That's Chinese currency. All right, 9.8 yuan. As a matter of fact, if I'm getting above 500, from 500 upward, I should be getting that 9.5. That's 0.3 discount, 0.3 yuan discount and stuff, right? Now, how much is this yuan compared to dollar? Okay, remember here, we got it for they sell it for $8.25. I'm getting it for $4. I get it for $4 using the system I've been teaching. All right. If you want to still learn about that system, you should just hang on. I'll just be able to give you 1 or 2 tips. Right. I'm getting it for $4. That's about 3.7 something discount, which is a very good one. Right. But here on this side, we're getting it for 9.8 yuan. Good. Now, 9.8 yuan. How much is it? Now, if you key that into Google, you understand that $1 is equivalent to 6.9 Chinese yuan, and then our 9.8 yuan is equivalent to $1.42. Can you beat that? Like the product I'm getting, and I think I was doing very, very well for $4. Now I'm getting for $1.42. So that amounts to a saving of 4 minus $1.42. That's $2.58. That means for every piece of the product I buy, I save $2.58. In naira, that's like 928.8 naira. For the 200 pieces, that means a savings of 185,760 naira. Guys, this is just for one of the products. All right, let's assume I only do 5 different products. Let's say 200 of these in this week in consideration. That like 185 times 185,760 by 5. That's over 928,800 naira. You know what? The truth is, I did more than this number of products. I told you I used the 450,000 naira to not to sound so ambiguous. So you say this guy is nuts. What the heck is this talking about? All right. I actually saved more than the figure you're seeing on the screen right now. Multiply that across the 200 pieces of the 5 different products I ordered in the last 2 weeks. Of course, I ordered more than 5 different products. That's 185,760 by 5. That is 928,800 naira. Can you beat that? Now, this is some people's yearly salary. I'm not trying to mock here, but we are letting it wash down the drain because of mistakes we make. Yet, what are these mistakes? All right. Are you starting to get the drift? I just want to understand that you're starting to get the drift. If you are, let me hear you drop something on the chat box so I know exactly that I'm talking to someone and I'm not just talking to an empty space. Are you starting to get the drift and where I'm going to? Yes, no. Let me have that on the chat box. Good. Wonderful. Right. Great. Okay. How many of you want same result? How many of you want to learn what I did here? Believe me, this question is more like the answer is obvious because I shouldn't be asking this question. If you don't want it, you shouldn't be on this online presentation right now. So I'm assuming everybody wants to learn of it. But then I want to also make sure you want to learn of this and say, yes, I want to learn of this in the chat box. Let me know. Okay. Okay, I have to warn because everybody will be interested in learning this. I have to warn upfront. One problem I have with people is I tell them the truth when I'm not even supposed to do. Like when people tend to lie to them or cover up some truth, I tell them. So some persons don't understand it, but so the few that understand, believe that to be a high degree of integrity, and that builds a long-lasting relationship. So I'm going to be warning you upfront that results are not typical. Pat Ogidi, my students, or whoever you've seen, sharing big results from things they've learned from me, could get a particular result. Someone else from anywhere could get the same information and get better results. Some could get it and do nothing. So results are not typical. What I know is that I'm going to be walking you through the system I and my team are using to get this great result. The same system, right? To get this great result. And then understand that my results are not typical and the average person who attends any training gets 0 results. I don't want you to be that average person. It's left for you to answer. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me right now for free. As a matter of fact, this event is for free. I'm happy to show you what's exactly working for me right now for free. This is not for get rich quick people. If you've been my friend for some time, you know that I've written seriously against get rich quick schemes, Ponzi's. This is not a PH get GH magicians. Or I want to start with 50,000 naira this today and then profit 500,000 naira tomorrow evening. If this is you, if you have that mentality and you are there, please X the window and leave. So results are not typical. The two deadly mistakes, what are they? You want to know. Mistake 1, complacency. Complacency. Mistake 2, not giving attention to rates. What do I mean by this? I'm going to be explaining it briefly in the next 5 minutes, so I don't take much of the time. All right, mistake 1, complacency. And I had a screenshot there from an online definition of the word complacency. And it said, a feeling of smug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one's achievement. You've achieved something, all right? You think you're getting results, and you think that is the much you can do. If this is you, you are making a big mistake, and it's really eating deep into your profit margin. All right? I think my father will always tell me that it's good to, like, if you have a customer for a long time, sometimes just leave him or leave her, go check elsewhere and see, buy those things, bargain and see how much you get. And most times, people relax because they think this customer is giving me everything I want. Then there's no point even pushing. Whereas you might be getting it better from someone else. So complacency is a very big one. And I'm going to be, explaining that further with my story. How did it happen? All right. I have this student that has been my student for over 4 years. He's doing pretty well. He's doing really, really good. Right. But he loves being on the low key. I actually wanted to mention his name even on the registration page to this event, but I sought for his attention. He said no, he likes being low key, and so let me leave it at that. I like respecting people's decision and privacy. All right, this guy, he bought into one of my programs recently, a high ticket program, and some of the information I gave in the program, I revealed in the program. He started talking with some of the contact points there. As a matter of fact, the contact points are the people I use. I've been using them for like 3, 4, 5 years now, and they've not been found them wanting, right? Even though they've been wanting in the area here I'm talking about right now. Okay, he came back to me one day. He said, this person you gave to me hasn't been replying, and then because I needed this order very urgent. Okay, sorry, the person prepared a list for him and the list of items, as he sent him the items he wanted. He prepared a price list. And then he sent it back, and then to follow up communication so that he made payment and then get something sent and all. The lady wasn't responding. So what he now did was he complained and complained. He now complained to one other guy, another contact I gave him in China, about what he's passing through. He's just trying to share his story. They happen to come from the same tribe, so he was just trying to share his story with this guy. So the guy said, "Oh, we can also offer that service." All right, this other guy offers an entirely different service, right? When he explained the difficulty was having, he said, "Oh, can I actually offer this service as well?" So, oh, my guy was like, reluctantly, he sent the same list to the guy. So the guy made his research and came back with a price list. The price list was 3 times cheaper than what he has been getting from this other person, this other supplier. And we've been using this supplier. Don't get me wrong. The truth is, the rate to buy from the supplier will make big profits, will live good life, like will make big 6, 7 figure profits. But we're talking about being able to get even that same product, the same quality and everything cheaper. Who doesn't want that? If that's you, let me know at the chat box. Okay, now he came back with a price 3 times cheaper, 2-3 times cheaper. And then the guy was doubting it. He had to send me the price list. I said, well, but this is correct. This is correct. Yeah, you can get it. Just pay him. And he paid, he made the payment, and the products came, and they were exactly the same products he's been buying at a very cheap rate. So he came complaining to me. So he came sharing the testimony. Said, well, this is actually a very huge discovery. Myself, I've been making that mistake as well, because I've always been with somebody, and I think it's all about him. It's all about her. If not this person, then is nobody, right? That's actually complacency. Is a mistake. Okay. Now, what I now did was, In my next order, I prepared my list. I sent it to this same newfound love, and he prepared a list of prices. He sent it to me. I discovered that I was getting even 2 times cheaper than what the other person gives me, has been giving me. But then, once bitten, twice shy. I felt to myself, I said to myself, but there's also something that can be done. So I tried pushing this second person, to see if he can do something better, about the price. And no, this is the best he can get. I can check around. So what I did was I picked those links to give me myself. I started researching. I discovered that I can even get those products cheaper. So what I did was I got those products cheaper, got their link, send it to the person, and he ordered them for me and sent to me. How awesome. So it's actually some kind of I don't know how to put it, but it's actually some kind of lesson from one lesson to the other. And at the end of the day, I thought this is the new way, saving money. So I used this system and I was able to save more money for myself. Taking business off the other person. We're not enemies, we're still friends. But what I'm saying is, she's in business and I'm in business. If we find a way of getting the service and products cheaper from any angle, we will do just that. Who doesn't want to get it cheaper? I don't want to believe that's zero. So 2 mistakes. Sorry, that mistake about complacency. It's not about just telling you about the mistake. What are the way out? 1, make sure you have more than one supplier at every point in time. Don't say this is the best person in China or in Asia or elsewhere that can get you this result. No, don't be complacent. Supply at the same time. And what I do is right now I have more than 4. I make a list of what I want to buy. I send it to 4 of them. I don't pay to send it, just email or via WhatsApp or whatever. And then 4 of them get back to me with their prices. When I look at their prices, I decide to go with the cheapest person. But even before I go with the cheapest person, I also do my own research. There are systems you can now use from that information they give you. You can use some parameters, go there, even get cheaper price in most cases. So don't rely on one supplier. Don't rely on one supplier, right? That's 1. Then 2 is be the boss. I see some persons when they are talking to their supplier or they're talking to a merchant, they sound like a desperate, hungry, ajegule dog. You don't be that at all. It sounds like a desperate, hungry, ajegule dog. That is the wrong way to go. And when they notice that you are actually at their mercy, they use you, they deal with you mercilessly. So you are the boss. Give them orders. Give them command. The truth is, they're not the only one selling this item there. So you are doing them a favor buying from them. That is the point. So the 3rd one there is there's no best price. If you get any price, try to push. Go do the research yourself. Get even better price. Your supplier's job is send him a link and let him buy that, right? So if you're able to get him a cheaper price, good and sweet, better. Good. Then I love real life case studies. So I experimented this with my friend. I don't want to believe this is something that works just because maybe it's by accident. Say, let me experiment this with somebody I know and I've known for some time and see how it goes, right? So what I did was I saw this on his e-commerce site. This guy is a Nigerian. I don't want to mention his name here. I don't want to put him in the public domain. He's a very quiet guy as well. But he's a Yoruba guy. He's based in Ibadan. So I saw, I've given way too much about him already. So I saw this on his e-commerce. It has a flourishing e-commerce platform. So I saw this product is an OBDI scanner. It scans your car and then tell you what's wrong with the car. So you just go straight and fix it, right? I saw it on his site and I just chatted him up on Facebook. I said, man, I see you sell this product. How much do you get them? How much do you get this product from AliExpress, right? Or from China? This product sells between $12 to $8. That's what you find it on AliExpress, right? So I asked him. He told me he gets them for $4.1, right? And because he brands them, he doesn't like this name being there. He wants to sell something somehow unique. Because he brands them, the supplier had to give him a mandate that he must buy 1,000 pieces. As a matter of fact, the product actually costs about $3.5 or thereabout. That's if you don't want the branded one. But if you want the branded one, you pay for $4.1 and you must buy up to 1,000 pieces. Is that a wickedness? Up to 1,000 pieces. He said, well, he buys for $4.1 and then 1,000 pieces if you want them to be branded. As a matter of fact, he likes branding them so that when you search on Google, you don't get to find these around. All right? Okay, that's actually some marketing techniques there. That means that each time my guy wants to order, he must solidly cough out $4.1 times 1,000 pieces. That's 4,100 naira, 4,000 $4,100. In Naira, that is some fucking 1.476 million. That's like buying just one product with 1.476 million. What if you don't have such money and you want to brand it, you want to look different? Does it mean you now have to forget about making money from this when you know, for example, this product is very hot in the market? It's callous, that's wickedness. So I chatted my guy up, he gave me a rundown of this. I shook my head, right? So what I did was I switched on my magic mistake corrector sense, and within a space of 3-4 minutes, I was able to get the same product, because he buys for him, if not for the 1,000 naira, a must buy, 100 or 200 or thereabout. All right. So I got the product for 20 yuan. For 100 pieces, if I buy 100 pieces to 299 for 20 yuan, right? For 20 yuan. Okay, and that 20 yuan is equivalent to $2.86. Isn't that funny? That's 20 times 6.9 will give you $2.86. And I handed over that the link of that product to my supplier. One of them, I said, chat with this guy, ask him what it takes to get them branded. Ask him what it takes. Ask him what it takes to get them branded. So he chatted. After a few minutes, he got back to me that the branding is just like a sticker, and they can make 1,000 pieces of that sticker for you for just $87, right? $87. They make just the sticker, not the product now. $87. So even if you want to buy one piece, you can buy. Even if you want to buy 2 pieces, you can buy. But they don't, as in you just buy your 1,000 sticker, keep it at home, and then you buy, in bits, any amount you want to buy, and then put the sticker yourself, and that's it. So you can order even 1 piece using my strategy, never at the mercy of the wicked sellers, and you are the king here. Remember, he was getting it for $4.1, the branded one, and believe me, I'm getting it for less than $3 even with the sticker. What is the assuming I want to buy the same 1,000 pieces my friend buys and brand it like he does, it will be 1,000 times 2.86. That is $286,000 plus the $87 for branding. That's $2,947. All right. Now let us look at how much I'm saving here. He's getting his 1,000 branded pieces for $4,100, right? And I'm getting my 1,000 branded pieces for $2,947. That is a difference of $1,153. In Naira, that is like 415,080 Naira savings from the same products, from the same effort, from the same everything. Isn't this awesome? If you think it's not awesome, let me know. I believe me, it's awesome, and I can get a lot of that in the house right now. How awesome is this getting along? I believe this is sweet. If it's not, let me know. Put down your question there, right? Believe me, and remember, I can order just 100. What I need is to pay $87. They do my 1,000 banner stickers for me, and then I can order 100, and then I can order 200. I can even order 50 or 30, depending on how much I have. But the other guys, they're conditioned to continue ordering 1,000. They want to condition you and make you feel like a slave. No, you're not a slave. You should be the boss. Okay, and this is our chat on Facebook. I had to blank his face out as well. I gave him the link. I said, oh, it is $9.8 here. AliExpress say it's $75. Okay, $9.8 for how many pieces? But 7.2 here. If you're getting above 50, we're still talking about my CC88 site. Say, wow, is it direct site or very supply? I said, well, just give your supplier the link. We're just chatting. How do I start buying from here? Okay. I said, okay. He said, okay, sir. Then I said, $6.4 here. I was still coming down, right? And I said, I want clothes. I said, okay, I said, I want clothes. I said, thanks, boss. That will save me over $3,000. That's if he's getting it for $6.4. He will save $3,000. Now imagine when he's now getting it for that my $1.4 or thereabouts. Well, he said he was going to come and pay his that later. So that is actually my chat with the guy. Is this getting clearer? If it's not getting clearer, let me know. Okay, mistake number 2. If it's not getting clear, let me know in the chat box. But then I don't want to stretch this long, so let me just get to the mistake number 2. Mistake number 2 is not giving attention to rates. Some people think central bank and MFLA and whoever are enough to hold them spellbound. Oh, I can only spend this. I can't. This thing, logistic company is charging me this. Oh my God, what do I do and all that? Some people think that they are messy. No, you're not that they're messy. If you had a brain on your head and you can think fast, you can actually do something crazy. My story is such that I had a shipment that weighed 140 kg, right? If I was to pay using Express, I would pay 140 kg by $7 per kg, which is what the logistic company charges, about $980. And then these logistic companies, most of them will force you to dance to their tune. They will give you, because they will say, bring dollar to us. We don't collect naira for that. Bring dollar to us, or you pay at our rates in naira. And if you ask for their rate, they'll tell you $403, right? And maybe dollar, you can get it for $320, $360, $380, and they're telling you $403 because they know that it will be cheaper you get it, sending it to them, or as in it to be more expensive getting it from a BDC. So you might even decide to just settle with them, but that is not so. All right, I was supposed to pay, going by the freight company, dollar rate of 403 naira. I should pay 980 by 403. I'm supposed to pay them 394,940 naira. So what I did instead, I paid their kg charges via PayPal. Like I forced them in PayPal for these kg charges that is in dollar. And because I can get PayPal even cheaper, most of these guys scattered everywhere, those freelancing guys, can sell PayPal to you at $360, $340. Why the logistic company are asking you to come and pay them $403 or go to BDC and buy it for $390 or $400 and bring the raw dollars to them? They want to condition you to spend more money to make them richer. But no, you have a brain on your head, so you should think faster than they do. So what I did was I paid them at the rate of $360 via PayPal. But it took me, some sweat to convince them. And from that thenceforth, I began to pay them these dollar charges, these kg charges in dollars. How awesome is that? So that is 360 by 980, 352,000 instead of the 394,000. Thereby saving 42,140 naira. Now this might look very small, but it's not, because imagine I have 200, 300, 400 kg. This is like I'll be saving and saving and saving, and it can go into something very, 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 very better for me. That'll help my life than making somebody that is already rich richer. All right. How about some case studies? I know a lot of people want case studies and they know me as the guy that talks much about case studies. How about some case studies? These faces are not old, right? They are sorry, they're not new, right? They are old faces that I've used in my case studies before. But I'm gonna be shocking you. I'm gonna be shocking you briefly right now. I'm not gonna be using them this time as the case study per se, right? Just a few follow-up info about them. Then I share a couple of mind-blowing case studies from other guys. Okay, these guys continue to be on fire, so I need to share you some follow-up information about them. If you have my training the last time, you understand I said some whole lot of cool stuff about them, but now they are upping their games, doing better, breaking more grounds and making things sweeter, right? I'll be talking them first. Let me first tell you about two folks already using, just two out of the many folks already using these new secrets to save 40% of the monies they waste on suppliers. Case study 1, Mr. Eugene. Mr. Fine Man. All right, this guy deals majorly on women's fashion products. That's what he orders from China and sells in this country, right? The same night I gave him the secret, he saved 114K off his order. This is just from correcting mistake number 1. I've not even asked him what he has done correcting mistake number 2. More so, he's among my 3 pioneer students who are testing out a mini import strategy that is never seen before. That is never seen before, right? A mini import strategy that is never seen before. I call it the recession escape strategy. Recession escape strategy, right? And it involves sitting down in your room, in your village, wherever you have access to the internet in Nigeria, and comfortably selling to those in other African, I call them eCom virgin countries, without going there or talking to anybody on phone. Like you sit down in Nigeria here, like we're doing, just like you're doing your normal money importation business, you're doing in Nigeria, right? Making money. But what about sitting here and projecting the same business far to other top African countries? and then getting paid every Friday from these countries without going there, without even talking to any of them on phone. How cool is that? This guy has been breaking grounds and has been doing me proud. My 3 pioneer students for this project, Recession Escape. I'll be talking more about this Recession Escape strategies shortly. All right. Then case study number 2 is Mr. Olaidola. Okay, Mr. Olaidola, you know him already. He's an eCom heavyweight, eCom giant. He has a very flourishing, powerful e-commerce platform that's doing very, very well. 7 figures on almost autopilot, right? Let's not go there. But let me tell you that I have helped saved over ₦1 million for him in the last couple of days, thanks to the same secrets I've just given here. Okay? Now, you've been armed with the best 2 ways to save more on your mini import business, right? Now, imagine that from next week, you that's watching this online presentation right now, you not only know how to spot hot products within 60 seconds of setting your eyes on them, right? You know how to import these products and save 40% from the best price you can get. You've imported 5 to 10 different hot in-demand items. Imagine you importing 5 to 10 different hot in-demand items and ready for kill. Then imagine that you've been armed with the same guerrilla techniques of the 6 and 7 figure guys. Imagine you literally know how to milk this mini import oil well at will, cash on demand. Wouldn't that be awesome? If it's not awesome for you, if you are that, I don't want to use a cuss word here, but if it's not awesome for you, let me know. But if it's awesome, let me know at the chat box there. Just a couple of awesome will make my head swell and make me want to blow off this thing on my head. This next thing I'm going to be telling you that's going to really rock your mini import world. Let me get some awesome there. I'm getting them. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay. Additionally, I'm not done. You know how to use the enormous power of Facebook ads to drive 10 to 50 sales every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I was talking about the recession escape strategy, you know, that I'll be still dwelling on later on here. The reason you need to stay on here. All right. Imagine you have access to Facebook and you can use Facebook and target anybody in the world. Let your ad show to somebody in Burkina Faso. Your ad showing to somebody in South Africa, right here in Nigeria, paying with your Naira card. How limitless do you think your earning potential will look like, right? What about Instagram? Imagine you place your product in the faces of millions of Instagram freaky folks. Instagram is hot right now because they've allowed videos, people share videos and all. You can get in front of them, let your product get to them, and boom, you'll be getting all the sales. You've been handed over the most effective way. You are handed over the most effective way to deliver your products to customers without headaches. Imagine transforming into a mini import god or goddess, as the case may be, within its short days. How cool is that? How about that? Awesome, right? Okay, the past hour, you've been with me for the past 50 minutes or so. No, not even up to 50 minutes. I think 40 minutes or thereabout. You've agreed. You'd agreed it's been time well spent. If you think it's not time well spent, these 2 wonderful tips I've given you are not well spent. Let me know. I might do you something crazy. You've learned some cool stuff, obviously. Yeah. Can't cover everything you need in an hour webinar. Of course, you know, even if you give me 2 hours, it's still not enough. A lot of people have challenges with their data and stuff. Now, let me ask you a simple.
Now, if you've been with me for the past 1 hour and you've learned some real cool stuff, okay, then how many of you would love to stop imagining, skip all the guesswork, kind of steal my brain, my 9 years plus experience in this game, to start implementing what we've learned, what we've just talked about today? How many of you? If you would be glad to join the small group of persons who would love to stop imagining, skip all the guesswork, and steal my brain of 9+ years experience, you know, to start implementing what we've learned plus lots more, you know, and start getting results in as fast and quick as 8 days. Let me see you type in yes on the chat box. I'm interested. Just type in I'm interested on the box, on the contact box there, and I will continue. Oh, I can see a couple already. Okay, now how many of you really want this? Because actually I'm bringing you something that would help you achieve even more than that. I'm bringing you something that would help you even start building your 6, 7, 8 figure business. Now, I'm not talking about monthly, but weekly. Even if you're doing it monthly, that's just some, crazy cash, some CEOs on end. But the truth is, we've still mastered this business with a set of strategies that, can help you even get these figures on weekly basis. Okay, I'm bringing you a watertight, solid offer, and you are going to be thrilled with this offer. Just a moment. Okay, imagine a former car wash guy who can barely click a mouse getting insane results from it. The truth is, this car wash guy didn't write WAEC. I for some reasons has to do with finances. He didn't write WAEC. That's how he found himself in Lagos and is washing the cars and he's been sleeping in the car park before I got to meet him. But today he has his even though it's a self-contained apartment, but then he's doing comfortably 5 6 figures weekly, monthly. All right. If this former car wash guy can get these insane results, then what about you that have more advantage over him? All right. And this system involves no losing sleep over the type of products to import, because you already know systems to, just putting products in the scale and know, oh, this product is a bomb, and then you go for it and you import it and start selling it. No racking your head over how to sell them, because getting these products are not really the problem most times, because you can actually get the best of products if there are no effective strategies to put out the products out there and sell them. Then it becomes useless for you. It's even better you don't even bring them at all and bringing them and you're not able to sell them. Now imagining there won't be any racking of head and you'll be selling your product easily, not having to think about logistics and delivery. Okay, a lot of persons have been driven out of this mini importation business as a result of disappointments from logistic companies. The truth is, you get orders, you strive to get orders, you spend money to run ads, you get orders, and then you pass it on to the delivery companies. They deliver this thing, they tell you story, or they don't even deliver at all and claim they've gone and the buyer did not want to collect it. The truth of the matter is, if you've been around me for some time, you notice that I once talked about how you can pump up your logistics, force them to drastically go deliver your order, not to rest until they deliver your order. All right. Imagine turning Facebook to something that responds to you whenever you need it. Now, I'm not talking about responding to you by posting gossips or talking about what one politician, did or the other. I'm talking about using a Facebook advertising platform to maximize and push out the products to the millions of persons on Facebook. Imagine spending as low as 2 3 4 5,000 naira and you are getting up to 20 30 40 sales. Do this right and you can even get up to 50 sales with this. This is something possible. This is something some of my students, my inner circle students, do and get great results from. Imagine not having to lose sleep ever for a second, yet bank up to 500k to 1 million naira weekly. Now the weekly is in red, and that's not actually a typo. Weekly, people make this money weekly, and it is just easy. If you are able to start making a certain amount of money, there's a strategy to just, without doing anything, scale whatever result you're getting instantly. Okay, all these very possible with the eCom tycoon. All right, this eCom tycoon is, like a new generation, a revolutionary system that have come to change all those things that are making mini importation business unattractive. All those payment problems, all those logistic problems, the kind of products to import, how to go about them, how to scale, and a whole lot of other things. It's actually demystify many importation business and translate all those things that have changed into a 7-figure earner. Even if it's your first time at it, it doesn't mean if you just starting today you can't use it, or if you have been in the business for a long time, you can't use it to scale your business or do better. It fits into any of the category you find yourself. Now, with this very offer, what you are gonna get inside the eCom Tycoon, you are going to be getting tons and tons of courses. right? Modules been, split into modules so that you can actually go through them, study them step by step, take action on each step, ask questions, and get down to business as soon as possible. Okay, the first thing there you get in the the model there is a product sourcing like a whiz, you know, is 1 minute 17 seconds into this video. It was actually a video tutorial, a comprehensive home study video tutorial that you can watch on your phone, on your laptop, or download, or however you want to watch it. They are light in weight and you can consume them easily in bites and get off the ground running immediately. All right, so 1 minute and 17 seconds into this very video, it will become clear why many people fail with even before they start within importation business, even before they start. It takes you to the new portal for the big boys, all right? How to get this new portal without having to break your head, how to go around it and all that, because this new portal, men looking at it, so, oh, how do I get into this new portal? And if you don't know the secrets, you just go back and continue buying from those old portals that things cost 500 times more. You don't want that, I can bet, right? You watch me live, get an item at 200% cheaper than what a seller gave me on AliExpress. Everybody knows AliExpress and Alibaba, right? But we're not talking about those here. You just watch me get a product cheaper than what I would have gotten it elsewhere. Okay, and then cheaper and faster than DHL shipping. Whenever I say something like, people say, "Oh, is this guy crazy? Why is he talking about DHL and say there's another shipping company that is cheaper and faster?" The truth is, I means no word. If you get access, I'm going to make you a challenge. If you get access to this the eCom Tycoon course today, and you find out that the logistic company I reveal there, is not faster than DHL and not cheaper than DHL, email me, just an email, and you'll get a full refund of whatever investment you must have made in your importation business. I'm not talking about getting the cost now. Whatever investment you've made already, since you got the course, I will refund you, and I stand by that. All right, you only pay when you get this item into Nigeria, and there's no point visiting airport or seaports or some person that say, "Oh, I don't stay in Lagos, I don't stay in Kafanchan, I stay in Port Harcourt. How do I get my goods? There are no airports in my town." No, you don't need any airport, you don't need any seaport, you don't need to talk to any custom agent. As a matter of fact, your goods come into Nigeria, you get a test that it has come in, and that is the only time you pay and get your goods. If you're in Lagos, you just go down there and pick it up, pay and pick it up. If you're not in Lagos, you send money to the account, 100% safe. They are trustworthy. Send money to the account. They tell you the cost, which is very minimal and cheaper, 50%, 100% cheaper than DHL. Believe me. All right. So you send money into the account and they send your goods to you via transport service to wherever location you are. Okay, then marketing on steroid. If you cannot market your goods, then you are wasting your time. There's no even point getting at the business at all, because getting goods and occupying space in your house without any effective strategy to market them is useless, in my humble opinion. So this model exposes 4 powerful ways you can market your goods almost on autopilot. You avoid wasting time and money on Facebook, because some people know about Facebook advertising, but the truth is a lot of persons just waste their time, waste their money, and get no results. I'll show you how a novice that has never tried it before can get on it today and start getting results almost immediately. All right. Then you've heard about Konga and Jumia. Maybe you don't know that those products you see on Konga and Jumia are not, owned by them. You can actually list your products on this platform and sell them. You can actually list your products on this platform and sell them. And I've come up with a strategy I call the set and forget strategy. You need not talk to anybody on Konga and Jumia. Just let your goods, do what you're supposed to do, and they sell your goods for you. You only communicate with them when your goods, exhaust. When your goods goods are exhausted, they send you a message to bring in more goods. Right? So it's hands-free, 100% hands-free. Okay, then in the module 4, I'll be dealing with the delivery company's excesses. How to stay on the safe side of delivery company. The truth is, delivery company can drive you nuts. That's why when you go on Facebook, you see people cost this, they cost couriers, they cost a whole lot of this delivery company. But the truth is, you will continue having that problem if you don't have these tips I share in this model. With these tips, delivery company rests not until they deliver your item. See, you're not doing anything magical here. You're not doing anything, extraordinary. You're only doing just tips. Most times could just be an email, a phone call, and things will start happening. It's a killer tip that ensures they deliver 75% of your items, or they will not rest. I'm not talking about you shouting at them now, but strategies, killer tips you can apply to force these guys to deliver your product as much as they can. Then making 4 times more profit. I see a lot of persons just settle at, they're making 500,000 naira per month, 1 million naira per month or per week. They just settle, they are cool. But the truth is, without putting any big effort, without doing anything much different, you can actually make 4 times what you're making. I shared this strategy with one of my friend, and he was marveled, because it's basically not okay. Let me just give you an idea. It has to do with A4 paper. That's all. That's all I will say about that. A4 paper. And when you do this right, you make more money from every of your customers, your existing customers, without having to go out there to get new customers. Imagine a customer buying your first item for maybe 10,000 naira, and then he receives it, and then he calls you begging you, please, to buy another item for 25,000 naira. Thanks to this small, weakest 4x more profit strategy. If you do this, if you do your importation business without a strategy, then I can easily say you're wasting your time, as a matter of fact. Okay, Facebook advert cheat for adult products. The truth is, there is much money in adult products. All right, people buy these products discreetly, and they don't want to be identified, so they don't even have time to negotiate. Oh, can you sell this for 5 naira? Can you send this? Can you bring it down a bit and all that? They just want to get, and because they are pleasure products, people don't think twice buying them. That's why people can go to a bar and drink a crate of beer without having to think that, oh, I'm wasting money. That same thing that happens with adult products, but because there's no way to advertise adult product. Facebook frowns at people advertising adult products. Then it becomes a tough one. Then the market, the competition is very small, because people don't know how to market this item. Now, in this video, I show you how you can advertise those dildos, pumps, all those 18 plus products, all those adult products on Facebook without getting banned. I take you through one of my campaign and split and dissect how I did it and how Facebook accepted it, and how I started getting leads and getting converting them to sales. All right, you too can do this by following modeling the same sample I used. I show, if as a matter of fact, I went into one of my Facebook pages, and I showed how I was able to go around Facebook marketing on Facebook, marketing adult product on Facebook. Okay. Um, never review tweak for those who stay outside Lagos. Now I get a lot of questions every day. They ask me, oh, I stay in Akure, I stay in Calabar, I stay in Oshogbo. How can I do this? I don't stay in Lagos. How can I do this? The truth is, I have somebody in Guinea, Bissau, doing this thing, selling to Nigerians. You can do it. All right. It used to be impossible, but the very tricks and techniques I shared in this very module will wow you. You'll see how easy it is, because you can sit virtually from anywhere in the world, sell to Nigerians, get your money wherever you are, and be cool. All right. Okay. How our team can help set everything up for you as well. I think in the module 8, I talked about how you can partner with our team directly and help set everything up for you, especially if you are a busy type, or you are as lazy as I am, and you don't want to waste time, don't want to, you just want to hit the ground running. We have a system where you can actually take advantage of and get this thing running as soon as possible. Okay. Resources. In the resources, I list out all the contacts, all the WhatsApp numbers, all the phone numbers, all the website addresses, all the website links you need in this business, all of them listed in the resources. Okay, so all you need to do, just log in there. Any day you forget any information, you can log back to the resources, because when you get access, you get the access to the platform forever and ever. So you can log back into the system and get any resource that you want to. As a matter of fact, one of the resources there, you can actually sell for 50,000 naira. Somebody has actually done that. It's just like a contact. Somebody says, oh, I buy this product for $18, and I've been buying that for 8 months, yes, or 9 months, sorry. And then he asks somebody, how about getting it cheaper. They say, well, I have a contract that can help you get it at $7 instead of $18 now. Now look at how much you'll be making if you start getting that same product you've been buying for $18 or $7. Well, he charged the guy 50,000 naira just for the contact, and the guy paid. But the truth is, it sounds like it's a big money, but he has been saving and saving and saving. Then I think he has bought like 3 or 4 times. Then each times he was spending about 600,000 on each other. All right, now imagine what he's saving. You know, that's like massive, massive, massive. Okay, now there are plus lots more. There are a lot of things in the videos I obviously can't list out here, because of time. Okay, now I would love to take you directly into the eCom Tycoon membership. The same place, the same membership area you get access to, by the time you get access, by the time you get in, by the time you become a member, the same membership you get access to. Okay, this is what it looks like. All right, you have your email and your password personalized to you. You have access to it for life. You can log in anytime you want and download, watch, or however you want to do with the video, ask questions, everything right inside the membership. So I'll be logging in to show you exactly what it looks like. As you can see, that's my email there and that's my password there. So I hit the login. Oh, good. Now we are right inside the membership. As you can see, there is this logout button here. Okay, the logout button there, and we have all the modules and the videos right here. Have all the modules and the lessons right here. Here we see the home, the resources, the support. They want us to set it up for you. That's if you want us to do everything for you. Okay, now this is the welcome, the module one. Welcome to eCom Tycoon. This is the video one. You can always click here to watch it, or you can video one is not downloadable because it's just a kind of introduction and overview. Then the introduction, that's exactly what the business is, takes you through everything about the business, what you expect in the course. All right, you can watch it here by clicking live. You can watch it here on or within the membership, or you can actually click here to download it. All right, you can either click on this green button to download it, or you watch it. So there are lots and lots of them. So you just click on this product sourcing, make or mark products, the kind of products you should import, how to find hot products, lots and lots, getting the best from some other sites here. I'll be blurring it off as a matter of fact. Instead of the AliExpress, everybody knows how you can buy from this site, cheaper, 1,000, 2,000% cheaper. Imagine getting an item, you get and make profit at $18 from AliExpress and Alibaba, getting that same item of even better quality, for $7, for $3, for $2, for $1. I'm talking about the same item, the same quality right here. This video tells you exactly how to do that. Then how to ship to Nigeria, marketing your products. This is a very powerful video that this alone can revolutionize your business. Not just about mini importation business, but everything. If you sell anything online, or if you sell anything offline, if you have a shop, if you're looking for a way to sell it, this four selling methods I explained here would take your business from point A to where you want them to be in no time. All right, then delivery, how to deliver your products to your customers, and the things you need to know about delivery. All right, making more or scaling up. Don't just settle with whatever you are making. There's actually something, a twist you can add to the whole thing to make more. All right, this video tells us exactly that. Now we have Facebook versus adult products, how you can sell adult products on Facebook. All right, how you can sell adult product on Facebook. If you don't stay in Lagos, or maybe you stay in Katangora, you stay in Meduguri, you stay in Far North, you stay in the East, you stay in whatever outside Lagos, you stay outside the country. All right, tips and strategies you can use to run your business from wherever you are. All right, then if you want us to set it up for you, then the loads of resources and then the bonuses. Okay, the bonuses. Now if you get in as fast as you can, that's when you get all the bonuses. But if you don't get in by then, the bonuses must have been removed. So I just hope it's not that case with you. So this is what the membership page looks really like, and this is what you'll be getting access to. And as a matter of fact,
we update this, we update resources every time, every day. All right, if there are questions we are getting from members, if there are challenges we solved, we update them here so that you can always log back in and take advantage. If the courses are updated, you also can log back in and get access to every information without having to pay anything else. All right, so yeah, that's what the membership page looks like. Now, what are some customers saying? Because it's enough just making claims and telling you this product is going to revolutionize you, your business is going to help you make money, it's going to help you do this. But then you should be having this kind of question in you, if this product in particular, if this course, if there's some persons that have used it and it has worked for. And as a matter of fact, if you know me too well, you know I don't blow hot and cold. I don't just say things because I need to say them. I love backing them up with proofs, with evidence, and with watertight proofs. That is why most of the things I put out there come with guarantee. I like 100% money back guarantee. It doesn't make you money, you get your money back. Okay, so what are some customers saying about the course? Okay, this is Olatunde, and I had to blur out the second name for some security reasons. I just have to respect their privacy. Okay, this is what he had to say. Thanks for your email. I've been doing mini protection business for some time. My strategy is somewhat similar to yours. I get most of my products on AliExpress or Alibaba, yes. Transferred money to my friends in UK to pay for the product to reduce cost. I pick product with free shipping with most of the time arriving at 40 days. This is what touched me. Why would you buy a product and have to wait for 40 days? What would you be doing in those 40 days? I mean, that doesn't make your business flow well, alright? So I must admit my process is usually long, hard, and frustrating, both for me and for my customers. Of course, they should be. I was actually considering traveling to China. No, you do not need to travel to China to produce and brand some products for my new online store. But the course, that's the eCom Tycoon course, is indeed an eye-opener and appears to have a lot of potentials. I've been busy ever since researching and compiling products for my online store. Let's see how it will work. Of course, it's going to work out fine because we already have the key. Okay, then Ikenna, this is one of my good friend, been with me for a long time. He just got the course, and within a few minutes he go back to me. He said, "Good morning, bro. 1,000 over 100 on your eCom Tycoon course. Good stuff as always. Thank you." And then this is from Mr. Victor. He said, this drove me nuts. As a matter of fact, I had to send out this to my subscribers, send out this email to my subscribers, to help me understand. It drove me real nuts. That this is just the beginning and turnaround point for me. I work with an agency in Lagos. He has a 9-to-5 job. All right, get that clear. Has a 9-to-5 job. I opted in for your training, and after watching the first video you sent to me, I did a little research and got about 8 different items I feel will sell. And I did small FBR, just small FBRs. To my surprise, from Monday till now, I've made 10 sales. And I'm selling the items 6K minimum. Although my sales support supposed to be more than these because I'm struggling with a job and business, right? That means he has a job and his business. That means he's doing this with a job and yet he's getting these results. Dropping off the product with, okay, that's one of the logistic companies we mentioned in the course. All right, get access to it in the course and all that. Very soon, I'm leaving this job to concentrate on this course. I have ordered for another 300 products, which is on the way. Now, if he's making 6,000 naira, okay, let's say he's selling at 6K minimum. All right, let's say he's making 3,000 naira per product. Imagine selling 300 of those products. Now, if he can sell 10 products within 48 hours, when he's just starting, when he's struggling between his business and his job, imagine when he gives it more time and more, concentration. Imagine how many he'll be able to sell. And believe me, if I tell you he should be able to sell up to 300, 300 of these products in a month. And how much is that? Compare that to, what is paid as a salary. Okay, this is another one from Linus. He said, I cut cap for you. You'd be boss. God bless your hustle and your family. Thank you. I really did not waste a dime getting this. I don't have much, but I will kick this business off with 100K. Thanks once again. I owe you so much. Just wait. You will hear my testimony. I can't wait, even for yours too. Okay, this is it. How do you get it? I know that is actually what is going on in your mind right now. You've heard a lot about this eCom Tycoon. You want to jump right into it and see exactly how it can start helping you, generate 7-figure, earner to your business. Now, I'm not talking about monthly right now. If you do that monthly, that's wonderful. But then I'm talking about weekly because people are doing it. I know you can do it as well. So how do you get access to it? Okay, when I was considering how to let you have access to this course, I had 2 choices really. Option 1, to make it free, to make this course free. And then something struck me. I have to be very honest. that wasn't really the best option, all right, even for my enemy, because it would not incentivize me to really stack the value. Like I won't really be, pushed and pumped to, stack up the value for you. It's not just about getting the course, it's about being there to take your questions, being there to, direct you on where you're getting wrong, where you are having issues with, and then until you get it to a particular point, because ongoing support is very, very important, is key. All right, and that is one. Then two is that every Tom, Dick, and Harry, including their dogs, will jump on this, thereby inviting quick saturation, and that's not what we want, as a matter of fact. So the first option was to make it free, but then it wouldn't really even pay back. It wouldn't really be of any use to you, because at the end of the day, it won't be acted on, and a whole lot of persons will jump on it and mess the whole things up for the serious ones. And I know you're serious, so I don't want to really mess things up for you. So I had another option, which was my second option. Require you to invest a little, but in exchange, I can devote both my resources, time, and my energy to guarantee your success. Exactly what I do, and what I will continue to do for my 6 to 7 figure students. All right, that is exactly what I do. You make small investment, it goes a long way. Show that, oh, I need this, I need to do something serious. Then I will in turn, put in more time, more resources, energy, and to make sure I help you, take you to that point you really want to be in your business. Second option and the first option. Okay. By the way, you're getting resources at over 100,000 naira in raw value. That means even if you're investing in the course, in the training today, you're getting something over 100,000 naira in raw value. That's when we start considering their individual values. When we start considering all those how to pinpoint hot in demand products, how to ship within 48 hours, how to get the best of products, how to sell them, especially the selling video, even the videos on selling alone. With that information on that module alone, you can do wonders with everything business. Imagine you having a barbering salon, or you have a hairdressing shop somewhere down the street, or you have something you're doing that's not online yet. Imagine having to show you how you can bring those things pieces together with free tools online, and then you can start putting your business on the internet, making it available to people to see 24 hours of the day, thereby getting floods of traffic. All right. Okay, but I won't even be asking you to pay this much, 100,000 naira. No, I won't, even though it's justified in every respect. Even though, you can just get this course right now and, make back your money 1,000 times within 30 days. But I won't be asking you to pay that much, not even half. And the reason is simple, because you've watched this far. And for you to watch this far, it shows you are really interested in this, and I wouldn't really want to let you down. It shows you have this burning desire to get things right and to, build a business around many importation business, that would actually replace your job if you hit the job. Okay, when people ask me, oh, Mr. Bak, can this business help me quit my job? I tell them, no, I don't advise people on how to quit their job or not. What I know is you're not in your job for fun, as a matter of fact, except you own it. So if you're making money from your business, and then you are getting paid, okay, you compare the hours you put in. Maybe you drive 3-4 hours in the morning to get to where you work. All right, and then at the end of the month, let's say they pay you 250,000, for example, and the business you just give 2 hours is getting you 7-8 figures, 500,000, 1 million naira in the same month. I mean, you wouldn't need me. You wouldn't even need a Gabriel to advise you on what to do. Okay, so the reason is because you've watched this far, and I'm not going to be charging you that high. So instead, I'll be adding a super unannounced webinar only bonus. I mean, webinar only bonus. This bonus is available to those who are watching right now and who are getting in right now. If you try to get in tomorrow, you will still get it at a cheap price, but you might not be getting this webinar only bonus. It's unannounced. I don't want to announce it. All right, it's worth $127. It's one of the courses I've invested in that have changed my entire marketing career. All right, and $127 should be about 46,355 naira. Okay, if only you pick up the copy of your eCom Tycoon right away. If you decide to procrastinate, you miss it forever. Remember, it's a super duper unannounced webinar only bonus valued at 127,000, and that alone is about 46,355 in naira, and it's available to you today if you come in to eCom Tycoon family. All right. By the way, the bonus is a mystery course. I don't want to mention the name of the bonus, but let me just give you a hint. The bonus is a mystery course that would wow you. You need it if you are on low budget. Just pay attention to this part. You need this bonus if you're on low budget to advertise on Facebook. Oh, I don't have $1,000. I don't have $1,000 to advertise on Facebook. Meaning you can start investing as little as $5 to start getting insane results. Now, we're not talking about how much you can invest, about how much you can invest and the results you get investing that amount. The course shows you how to get a 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget, generating laser targeted traffic. When I say laser target, it means if you are selling a belt, weight loss belt, for example, you don't talk to anybody that is not interested in weight loss belt. The tutorial shows you how to go directly to where you can find those guys that are interested in weight loss belts, right? Targeted traffic, high quality leads, and flood of sales using Facebook videos. Very powerful. Videos you don't even create, or videos you can make in 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or the ones you don't even create. The cost sells for $127, but for you, it's going to be free if you come into the eCom Tycoon family right away. Remember, I called it the webinar only bonus. Okay, altogether, the eCom Tycoon and all the goodies it contains, plus the mystery gifts, are worth over 145,000 naira. But because you are special, I'm letting you come in today for 9,999 naira. 9,999 naira. No, it is not a typo. That's actually what you come in, and you'll be getting access to this over 145,000 naira, goodies. And there's a link that shows up on the screen right now, ecomtycoon.com/get, or there's a link somewhere on the webinar window you're watching right now. I think if you're on mobile, it should be below this video. If you're on PC, just check below this video, click on the link, and it will take you to where you can go and get access. All right. And if you're on a PC, it should be somewhere by your right hand side of the video, ecomtycoon.com/get, or just go to your browser, type in ecomtycoon.com/get, and you'll be right onto where you can download it right now. I mean, like right now, no waiting. I mean, you can just get in a space of 3 minutes. I'm talking about, okay, some persons seem to be even getting in already. You can actually join them, get in a space of 3 minutes, and get access to the members area without having to talk to anybody. All right. The real question is, are you going to be doing this, or you're going to be procrastinating? Well, whichever you may choose, I understand. If you want to procrastinate, fine. If you also want to get in now, fine. But I don't need to tell you what those two sides, the kind of results you get from those two sides, procrastinator and action taker. They get results, but their results are not in the same direction. Where do you want to belong? Let me show you what to do next. Go to ecomtycoon.com/get right now. That is if you belong to the no procrastination gang, which is actually what I believe in big time. ecomtycoon.com/get. Remember, you missed the webinar only bonus worth over 45,000 naira if you don't act on the webinar right now. Okay, you might get it. You will still get a course at 9,999 naira for for some time, but then the webinar only bonus would vanish, as a matter of fact. Plus the 9,999 naira price might increase to 25,000 naira. Yeah, you might get it at this same 9,999 naira in few days from now, but the webinar only bonus, I'm sure, will be going. But if you decide to also keep procrastinating, then be ready to pay as high as 25,000 naira for this same course without the webinar only bonus. If you don't sign up immediately, you might miss this forever. Not my fault. 2, you may pay more later. And 3, you just continue searching and regretting for letting a lifetime opportunity slip. Remember, the bonus is a mystery course that would wow you. You need it if you're on low budget to advertise on Facebook. The course shows you how to get 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget, generating later targeted traffic, high quality leads, and a flood of sales using Facebook videos. The course sells for $127, but for you today, you're getting it free, over 45,000 naira in additional value, free of charge. Altogether, you are getting values worth 145,000 naira, and because you are special, of course you can come in today for 9,999 naira. You can come in right now for 9,999 naira and get all access to all the other the bonuses, the wow bonuses. All right, so you are still watching. You've not really logged out. You're still watching. That's awesome. Okay, let me do something for you additionally, because you're still watching this far. That means there's something you really want to get. That means you're serious. And I love working really with serious guys. Okay, let me further do something super crazy for you. However, this is a fast action taker bonus. This is different from the webinar only bonus. This is fast action taker bonus in the sense that it's only available to 25%. Even if 30% gets in right now, Okay, right now on the webinar, from the 26 person won't get it. So you have to be very fast, to get in on this and get this additional bonus. What exactly is this bonus? What if I give you a list of 50 hot in demand products you can start with immediately? I give you a list of 50 hot in demand products you can start with immediately. How about that? Not having to crack your head on that kind of products to get and all that. How about that? I can see a lot of you saying wonderful, super awesome. Yeah. Well, okay, the truth is I'm gonna be doing that, but I call it a super duper crazy bonus, and it's only available to the first 25% to jump in right now. That means you get the 145,000 naira worth of materials plus these 50. If I'm to sell this, I should be selling 400,000 naira, as a matter of fact. 50 hot researched hot in demand products that you can start importing. They cost less than $3, $2, $1. You can start importing as at now, 4 hours from now, and start making waves, start killing it and getting good results. I don't know if I should take you through what some of this product look. Let me just show you what a list looks like. Okay, this is the list. It's actually in PDF, so you receive it in your mail. 50 hot in demand products, right? This is the list. As you can see, I strike out some of the some basic information here, pending when you get access. When you get access, now I will personally send you this list. Okay, as you can see, there are about 50 products. All right, 50 different products. Yeah, did I say no? 53. That means I added extra 3. So you have over 50 products you can start working on immediately, without having to wait, without having to procrastinate, without having to go burn your head and say, oh, where do I get this product, where do I do this, where do I do that? No, you just pounce on this product and you are right off on a flying super jet-like starts. How about that? Okay, if that sounds so awesome, then I invite you, click on the link that shows up on your on the page right now, and you can get in right now. So in all, it means if you jump in right now, you'll be getting eCom Tycoon worth over 100,000 naira in value. My mystery 566% return on investment on a tiny $5 budget strategy, 45,305 naira value. Then the fast action super duper bonus for the first 25 persons, valued at over for 7,500 naira. Altogether, we're talking about values of 192,855 naira. Get right into the members area right now for just 9,999 naira. Go to www.ecomtycoon.com/get or click on the link that shows up on the webinar window right now. The link should be below the webinar window or by the right side. Wherever, just click on the link and you'll be right onto the members area in the space of 2 minutes. Believe me, 2 minutes. You can get in from anywhere you are in the world. We have customers from Australia, we have customers from Japan, from Russia, from everywhere in the world. They are doing this because they can do this business from there. We have all the features you need on the site, to get in right now, make payments, get in, and you'll be right onto the fly, start asking questions, reaching me directly and all that. So that's it. And if you have any question, do email me at support@ecomtycoon.com. And for the questions I've been receiving on this training, in order not to make this training a very long one, because some persons are already complaining, I'll receive them in the mail and I'll make sure I reply to every one of you, directly and personally. I will do just that. So for now, go to ecomtycoon.com and I'll see you there. ecomtycoon.com/get and get it at 9,999 naira. All right. If you procrastinate, well, you'll be missing the webinar only bonus worth over 45,000 naira. Then if you are not fast enough, you will not be in the first 25, to get the fast action super takers bonus for the first 25%. All right. And then you might end up getting the eCom Tycoon course in a later date at a price higher than 15, the 9,999 is currently selling. It's up to you, but I believe and I hope that you take the right action right away. I will be hoping to talk to you again soon and especially inside the members area. So start exchanging ideas and doing great, wonderful figures. Thank you for attending this training, and I hope to talk to you again soon.